Beware.
The Dark Side of Hollywood, written by the Prowler. Part 17. The Singer. We find ourselves out amongst the Hollywood hills, and below us we see the convertible of singer and new leading actor Johnny Tisdale. He has a date with him on this crisp night. Nestled deep within his arms, they stare out towards the brightly lit city landscape. The neon glow atop the El Capitan Theater, along with the signal lights brightening the distant sky, means only one thing: it's premiere night. The stars are out, mingling and celebrating their latest work, but that's of no concern for our couple in the convertible. Well, yes, a movie premiere is exactly the type of event you typically find a star such as Mr. Tisdale at. On this night, however, he was enjoying the seclusion with his date, a nice lady by the name of Frances Smith. They had been dating for a few months now. She is a secretary for one of the production chiefs at MGM Studios, and they met while Johnny stopped in the office to sign a few contracts. The location they are parked at is a nice secluded spot, not known to the public, and it can only be accessed through a gated maintenance road that adjoins the property of legendary movie star Clark Gable. Nestled up in the hills, think of it as a spot where the stars go to rest, or in some circumstances, relieve stress. Rumors of its existence has given it the nickname, the makeout point for the stars. Johnny, however, had bigger ideas than just a night of romance up in the Hollywood hills. Tonight was the night he was planning on asking Frances to marry him. He was on a streak of success in his career. The past few years have seen him achieve 5 chart-topping songs, 2 albums of the year, and since coming to Hollywood, a slew of supporting roles in some of the biggest movies that have come out. All of this recent success has landed him his first starring role, with filming beginning in just a few short days. Everything is looking bright for the young star from Las Vegas. But he considers the best thing that's happened to him up to this point is Frances, and that's why he wants to marry her. Finding love as a star is no simple task. Not knowing the other's intentions or if their love is true can be quite difficult. But he knows he has found his soulmate. Tonight, he thought, will be the greatest of my life. As they continue to sit and look out towards the horizon, listening to the soft music gently playing from the radio, fireworks brighten the sky from the movie premiere down below. This was the time, he thought. This was the perfect time to propose. He then removed his arm from around Frances and told her he had a surprise. He got out of the convertible and walked towards the trunk. He grabbed the ring, which was in his coat pocket, a single red rose, and a bottle of champagne, then quickly made his way back to Frances. Her face lit up when he returned. He handed her the rose. "This is for you, my love," he said as he sat down. As he was uncorking the bottle of champagne, the mood was suddenly dampened a bit when the music abruptly stopped and was interrupted by a breaking news bulletin. This just in. The authorities are reporting 2 more victims of the Tinseltown Ripper, a.k.a. the Hollywood Ripper. Movie star Leopold Drake and his wife were found slain in their backyard home in Beverly Hills. This marks the 5th celebrity that has fallen prey to the Hollywood Strangler. Police have issued a warning to the famous citizens of our city to be vigilant and mindful of their surroundings, and to keep a lookout at all times. More updates soon to follow. Now back to your regular scheduled program. The sound of love music flooded the inside of the car once again, and as it did, the cork from the champagne bottle popped into the night sky, causing the worried Frances to gasp. "What's wrong, darling?" Johnny asked concerningly. "Weren't you listening? The Hollywood Ripper struck again. Aren't you scared, Johnny? This sicko is out there killing celebrities, and you're a celebrity. I think we should get out of here," she said in a frightened tone. "Yes, I heard it, darling. And yes, it is quite worrisome. But no one knows of this place, and couldn't get in even if they tried," he answered assuredly. "You know, when I was at the studio the other day, I was talking to Glenn Ford, and he swore he thought he saw this so-called Ripper walking up the street towards his car as he and his wife were getting out. He said he spotted him in the corner of his eye, and when he did, he grabbed his wife's arm and they quickly ran inside their house and called the police. But the man had disappeared," he said as he handed her a glass of champagne. "Thanks. That story doesn't make me feel too much better, Johnny." "Oh, don't worry, my love. We're perfectly safe up here." He then told Frances he had a surprise and pulled out the ring. A tear fell from his eye as he told her that she was the best thing that has ever happened to him. More than the fame, more than all the success. He smiled and told her he loved her with all his soul, then asked if she would be his for eternity. She began to cry and nodded her head yes. The perfect night was ending beautifully. They embraced and began to kiss, but wrapped in their lover's embrace, they did not notice the bushes behind them begin to move. From the bushes emerged a hooded man holding a shotgun. 2 shots rang out into the quiet night sky. Followed by 2 bright flashes lighting the hilltop for just a moment. The 2 lovers were found the next morning, still in each other's embrace. Johnny Tisdale and his love Frances, the latest victims of the celebrity-killing Hollywood Ripper. Johnny had it all: fame, success, and a love that was true. But that combination can be lethal when it's found on the dark side of Hollywood. I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to the special friends of the channel for your overwhelming generosity. If you would like to support the channel, the link is below in the description. Also, please send me your stories and poems to duchessofdarkness27@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at duchess.ofdarkness and Twitter at duchessofdarkn2. I want to thank all my listeners for your kindness, your encouragement, and your support. It means the world to me. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.